Do you become magnetic to women who can also see and identify you? And maybe they can be attracted to you. How can you become that one guy who is totally different from other men? Now, 3 things to put in place if you want to be this guy. And to be sincere, I'm talking from experience. I don't feel good. Like I said, went to run some errands, and I have some experiences that actually define what made me maybe like some of the men. Again, if I liked some of the men, then there are some women who might have the same preference as mine. The first thing, just be you. Again, be you. Don't try to hype women, okay? You think you like her, or maybe you have an assumption about her, and at this very moment, you slowly start hyping her. This is Hannah's reality. This is your reality, okay? Let me hope you can see that. When you are attracted to Hannah, or when you see Hannah, okay? When you react towards Hannah, you are reacting to the outside world and not to your definition of reality. And if it is your definition of reality, then it confirms that how you perceive reality, it's logic. And the logic consists emotions and not on a real reality. Then you are confirming Hannah's reality because she perceives you in a certain way. Now you are living in Hannah's reality and you are delivering her definition of reality, okay? But now, one fact is, Hannah is only attracted to you because you are delivering her definition of reality. The moment you stop delivering this reality to Hannah, feeling attracted to you and how she perceives you will stop. Who she is at the moment right now is not who she will be after 30 minutes. Why? Human beings are consistently evolving. So when you try to live Hannah's reality, compliment her, tell her she's attractive, you are living in illusions. That is your past memories. And the past memories is a confirmation that it is the reality of Hannah. But now you won't deliver what Hannah expects consistently because at the very moment, Hannah is always evolving. Even when she is using her past to modify her present to the future, it doesn't maintain her state of being or how she defines what reality. The moment you start to analyze her, there is always conflict. She thinks this is what will consistently encourage her feel attracted to you. But when she is evolving, the now won't be the same to the future, especially when she is using her memories to modify the present to the future. When you know this, you won't try to impress Hannah and make her feel happy, compliment her, hype her, just to cause her feel a certain way so that she can maybe reciprocate. Because it's all an illusion. Humankind or human beings are programmed on a specific consciousness that deliver a specific feeling. And since you expect more from Hannah, you consistently need to be on a specific energy to deliver what she perceives as attractive so that at that very moment, she can deliver your desires. And what are your desires? Your past. What is your past? Pleasure. And you are programmed to operate on this consciousness. When this consciousness exists for you, Isaac, just to experience and not to program yourself on it. For what happened at this moment with Hannah isn't entirely what happened. It only entirely happened at that moment without an explanation and an analyzation for you to come up with a specific what? Feeling. This allows you to be magnetic because you won't react to your sensation of your penis. The sensation of your penis, it is just healthy. Because what creates desire is not entirely the sensation, but the perception of, I have seen a red dress. Now that I have seen a red dress, I perceive it in a certain way. For the perception of Hannah, it heightens the sensation. Now I am acting on a fake memory of pleasure because of a specific perception towards Hannah. And I'm not telling you to seek God, okay? When you seek God, this is again another desire. And the sensation is like a burning flame. So seeking God won't get rid of the sensation because you are suppressing the physical state of your body. Just have fun, but don't label it as pleasure or it's something that is that much important to you. Every time you see Hannah, you won't label women as attractive. This allows you to be magnetic, for you won't be operating on your sensations. Like, okay, I have some words on my t-shirt. So I was buying something in a grocery. I've just chopped some. There were two guys on this other side, and one of them was smoking. I don't have a problem with that. So the other guy was trying to hype me up. He was reading on my t-shirt, is this your country? That's why you are wearing that t-shirt. I don't feel so good. I am out of energy. I'm not paying attention to this guy. I'm just in my own world. But I'm like, okay. Then he's continuously hyping me up. I'm like, okay, deep down. But physically, I'm acting as if I'm not paying attention to him. Why? The hyping was too much. I was like, okay, you come from this country. I'm trying to read the words on your t-shirt, but you are pretending as if you're not hearing me. I'm like, okay. You are reading the words on my t-shirt, okay. Then the other guy who was with him, he said something so that I can be moved off center. It was a negative, actually. Not a negative. It was just it was an assumption that it wasn't good at all. I was like, okay. The other lady who was trying to serve me, she said, why are we not affected? I'm like, affected by what? How these men are treating you. Sometimes they are hyping you up, and sometimes they are changing, saying the negative words about you. I'm like, maybe it makes them happy. Am I here? I mean, how am I supposed to respond? I mean, it makes them happy. That's why they exist. Let them just be them. Within a blink of an eye, they disappeared because they heard how I responded to this other lady. I never felt attracted to them, in short. They just exist, okay? And let them just exist. I'm not here to waste my energy. In that moment, that was how. Now, do you remember when I told you about the law of the universe? I am in a negative energy state. So the universe will send the same people who have the same energy. That is a fact. But those people can't tell, and I can't even in that moment tell. But the frequency that exists in those men is the same frequency that exists in me. The only way you can trigger them away or you can ignore them is having a mental boundary, stepping back mentally. Let how the physical world acts not affect who you are. It doesn't have an effect. So the same to you, don't hype women. Hyping women equals to you being in a negative state of frequency. So you are hyping her so that she can respond to you. For responding to you can give you a dopamine frequency. You are trying to manipulate the energy physically. But now, a woman who is also going through that frequency, they will respond. If they choose to experience that universe, they will react. That is a fact. And you are not going to attract high volume women. I met with this guy. He was carrying a jacket. He was just himself. Okay? He looked at me and then he just passed by. I liked his energy. Damn, I really liked his energy. I noticed him. He noticed me. But I liked that energy. Why? He never really reacted. He never really made a move on me. I don't know why. Maybe that is what creates more peace in my own reality. I don't know. But I just like that energy. Like, just be yourself. He was not that much attractive, in fact. Like, he was good looking, but not in an extreme level. He was himself. He was aware of the environment. He was just quiet. He was just paying attention to where he was going, even when he slightly made an eye contact. Okay? And I really like that energy. Down. He was himself. So sometimes we don't need to try. Just be present. Okay? Why? I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. So sometimes you don't need to make a move on a lady for her to like you. You can just automatically become magnetic and attract any woman as far as their existence doesn't change how you are reacting, acting, behaving. Okay? It shows how they respect themselves in an admirable level. I don't know, maybe that is me, I don't know, but I just like that guy. Okay? Now, most of us women, we can easily tell when a man is in a specific state of energy, even when we are also going through shit. Not every lady, there is a fact, but women who are in a specific spiritual state, they can easily tell. Says, I walked in this hotel, this guy served me, and then he said, the last time you never paid this amount of money. I'm like, okay, how much was it? Because if I do remember, she gave me the change. Okay, so if she gave me the change because I paid for the cake, okay, how is it my problem that I never paid for it if I gave the whole amount of money? I mean, it's not making sense. How did I not pay for the cake when she gave me some change in return? Make it make sense. And then this guy was acting in a very weird way whereby it's as if he was in this state of a negative energy. And you can tell, like the body language, the hands, I'm like, damn, okay, chill, man, chill. I want some clarification first, so that if maybe she made a mistake and gave me more change, and maybe she gave me more money, I can quite remember and I can still pay for the dollar that you are asking for. I just need some clarification. And to tell you what, it's not the first time. You know, I like paying attention, then at the same time, I like acting as if I am not paying attention. Not that I am acting, but it's just what is. It's not the first time they told me that. I have a memory. It happened the last time, maybe 1 month ago, last year, that is. Now it's happening again. I'm waiting it to happen for that time. Just to know if it's a character behavior in that hotel, who knows? And if I'm aware of that, I can know how to deal with the situation. This guy was just hyping me up, and then he started talking shit. Now I'm here, someone telling me that I never paid for the cake. I'm like, but damn, I met with this guy. He was so attractive. I'm also trying to communicate to you. Let not how people act affect who you are. In that moment, my energy is off. I'm just in this state. I'm not feeling well. But inside, I'm just laughing. Why? It's not making sense. Like, damn, people just act the way they want to act. You being in a specific state, Isaac, either happy, either fulfilled, either disappointed, it doesn't remove a specific condition in the real world, and it doesn't change how people will act towards it. And that is a fact. It's the law of the universe. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are to people. It doesn't matter how you carry yourself. It doesn't matter how you see people in a positive way. It doesn't matter who you are. If you just want the best for other people, maybe you just want to promote their business, it doesn't matter. It won't change who they are. That is a fact. This lady on this counter said, I'm sorry, you're not the lady. You're not the lady. It's because you're wearing a mask, so we can't tell. It's the other lady from this company, tropical company. And I remember the last time they told me the same shit. I'm like, okay, this is fun. Right? This is fun. I'm like, okay, but I remember the last time you acted the same way. You used the same language. Then I told myself, you know what? Forget about it. You came for the cake. Just take the cake and then leave. Huh. I like that. That completely defines how people are. Being in that negative state, negative energy, in that frequency, because I'm not feeling well, it allows you learn a lot, because most people can tell your frequency, and some people can notice that you don't want anyone to bother you, so they can use that advantage, or that communicates, rather resembles to their frequency, and they will have to react. That is a fact, and it just exists. It has nothing to do with you. Again, most of the time, Isaac, when you act, how many women have you approached? How did you perceive that lady? Did you think that maybe she is this one little girl that I can just maybe try to use a game on her, then she can fall for the trap. That is a negative frequency, and you will attract women who aren't your type. Because if I was in a different state of being, I could have entertained these men. Maybe I just want to have fun, right? I could have entertained them. I don't know if I could have. I mean, who knows? Now, the last thing is, don't try to shout at women. I never came here to be personal, but this is just something I have seen a lot of men do. Shouting at a lady, "Hi, baby girl. Can I..." What did he say? This guy said, "Hi, baby girl. Can I do what?" He was shouting, "Hi, baby girl." And remember, when he was shouting, he was with other men inside the restaurant. So the door is wide open, right? Now I'm passing by, and then he's shouting, "Hi, baby girl." And then he said, "Can I buy you lunch, or can I tell you something?" Then I remember telling myself, do men really think I'm a kid? I'm like, come on. You are 20 men or 10 men. You have some nerve shouting at me. I don't know. It was just giving me an off energy. It never made me feel a certain way, but it was just off. So don't shout at women, okay? Like, if you want to approach a lady, just approach her. When she says no, it's no. That is a fact. I mean, we have some women who will respond, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's just a lot. I mean, I don't know. Will women respond when you shout at them? I don't know. Do women respond? You guys tell me, have you ever shouted to a certain lady and then she responded? Have you ever done that? Or she gave you a chance? Maybe some women will. But again, you do you. You're just having fun. I mean, if it doesn't affect you when she turns down your deal and you're okay shouting around, you don't come for me. These are just my experiences when I was outside, okay? So, I don't often pay attention because I'm always wearing earbuds, okay? But today, I wasn't wearing any of that. I was just attracting. I just have So sometimes you might think that you are using a game on women so that maybe they can like you, or maybe they can feel attracted to you, or maybe you are trying to hype them, but they will perceive you different. That is a fact. Why? How comes all the shouting, trying to hype me, it never made me feel in a certain way? Maybe because I was unwell, but that is just too much for me to handle. Okay? You can't just make me be the center of attraction among the 10 or 20 men. It's just no. That's not it's not that serious, okay? For anyone who watches these videos and then maybe you try to make a move on me today, it's not personal. I mean, I'm just giving out feedback, okay? So, are you a new member? Welcome on board. Let's have fun and give me a feedback. Do you also shout at women? And is it okay when men shout at women? When men hype women? Is it okay, men? Do you agree with that? Let us know in the comment section so that your fellow men can be aware of this. And don't let your friend or your fellow man lose himself over a slut, a low value woman. Okay, it doesn't. Maybe I am a slut, but hyping me will give me a false illusion that maybe I am that much attractive. That is a fact. Don't allow your friend to lower his standard and directly raise the other woman's standard. It doesn't do you justice. That is a fact.